47% of Gen Z adults say they wish TikTok was never invented. 45% say they won't allow their own kids to have smartphones until at least high school. So, why do you think Gen Z is rising up to push back on the technology of their time, including designing digital wellness technologies like your company?
So I was super enthusiastic about this question. I think this is an like first of all, this is like an observation to like see that the young generations, they really like, they are aware of the problem. They realize
Yeah.
this. I think that that's super important to emphasize.
Yeah.
That they know that there's something going wrong. I think like one thing that for me is different with like social media than it was with like other media crisis, right? TV and
Mhm.
this kind of stuff, is that this is, at least from my experience, the first time where like the large majority of users actually indicates that this is really a problem, like they really feel like they suffer from this.
Yeah.
And why I think like Gen Z or the younger generations realize this, or why I think this is so important, is because they have like a very unique access also to this, right? We also talked about this already. Like they have a very different user intentions and functions than adult users. So I think this is super important, that Gen Z is really rising to this problem. Also because I think like the very first step to intervening with these things is being aware of the problem, and then
Yeah.
also like being motivated to think about like what your specific problems are. Because again, I think like the adults cannot figure this out because they use social media and the digital spaces completely differently. So
Yeah.
we really have to count on this generation
Yeah.
to figure this out and like tell us and maybe like co-design together